for his work on catalysis, was the first scientist to expand explicitly the second law of energetics to all and any action, and in particular to the totality of human actions. All energies are not ready for this transformation, only certain forms which have been therefore given the name of the free energies. Free energy is therefore the capital consumed by all creatures of all kinds, and by its conversion everything is done. This led him to formulate his energetic imperative, Vergeude keine Energie, verwerte sie. Do not waste any energy, make it useful. 3 quotations illustrate how Ostwald's followers have been restating his conclusions, and how some of them have made the link between energy and all human affairs even more deterministically explicit. In the early 1970s, Howard Odum, 1924 through 2002, offered a variation on Ostwald's key theme. The availability of power sources determines the amount of work activity that can exist, and control of these power flows determines the power in man's affairs and in his relative influence on nature. In the late 1980s, Ronald Fox concluded a book on energy and evolution by writing that a refinement in cultural mechanisms has occurred with every refinement of energy flux coupling. One does not have to be a scientist to make the link between energy supply and social advances. This is Eric Blair, George Orwell, 1903 through 1950, writing in 1937 in the second chapter of The Road to Wigan Pier after his visit to an underground coal mine. Our civilization, Pacey Chesterton, is founded on coal more completely than one realizes until one stops to think about it. The machines that keep us alive and the machines that make machines are all directly or indirectly dependent upon coal. In the metabolism of the Western world, the coal miner is second in importance only to the man who plows the soil. He is a sort of caryatid upon whose shoulders nearly everything that is not grimy is supported. For this reason, the actual process by which coal is extracted is well worth watching if you get the chance and are willing to take the trouble. But restating that fundamental link, as Orwell did, and claiming that cultural refinements have taken place with every refinement of energy flux, as Fox does, are 2 different things. Orwell's conclusion is unexceptionable. Fox's phrasing is clearly a restatement of a deterministic view expressed 2 generations earlier by the anthropologist Leslie White, 1900 through 1975, who called it the first important law of cultural development. Other things being equal, the degree of cultural development varies directly as the amount of energy per capita per year harnessed and put to work. While there can be no dispute either about Ostwald's fundamental formulation or about energy's all-encompassing effect on the structure and dynamics of evolving societies, Pacey Orwell, a deterministic linking of the level of energy use with cultural achievements is a highly arguable proposition. I examine that causality, or the lack of it, in the book's closing chapter. The fundamental nature of the concept is not in doubt. As Robert Lindsay put it, if we can find a single word to represent an idea which applies to every element in our existence in a way that makes us feel we have a genuine grasp of it, we have achieved something economical and powerful. This is what has happened with the idea expressed by the word energy. No other concept has so unified our understanding of experience. But what is energy? Surprisingly, even Nobel Prize winners have great difficulty in giving a satisfactory answer to that seemingly simple question. In his famous Lectures on Physics, Richard Feynman, 1918 through 1988, stressed that it is important to realize that in physics today we have no knowledge of what energy is. We do not have a picture that energy comes in little blobs of a definite amount. What we do know is that all matter is energy at rest, that energy manifests itself